Skyblock is still literally unplayable. If you had Auto Slayer enabled before Enderman Slayer came out and are unable to reach Ender Slayer level 6, you physically cannot turn it off. You're just stuck with it and have to spend extra coins every time you want to swap which Slayer you're doing. Alternatively, not being able to enable Auto Slayer because you don't have Ender Slayer level 6. Wow. Most minion upgrades don't actually work whilst you aren't on your island, and a lot of minions don't correctly calculate the amount of resources that they produce whilst you're offline. The worst offender is the HellCastle, which self-destructs if you happen to log on just 1 second later than it expires, giving you absolutely no benefit from it at all. That lovely update day feeling when you're too scared to leave your private island in fear of one of your storages getting completely wiped off the face of the earth, and then every Discord server in existence pings everyone to tell them about a wipe glitch that doesn't even exist, which then sends everyone into a panic.
I'm so proud of this community.
You can't open chests with most items that have an ability. That's just how it is, and it's really annoying. If your basket of seeds run out of one type of seed midway through a row, it will continue on with a different type of seed if it's in your sack. And it's difficult to notice because most stage 1 plants look similar. The fact that like half of you guys aren't subscribed, are you okay? Did you forget? Lightly breathing on a mob accidentally locks you in combat for 15 seconds, meaning you can't fast travel anywhere, and this change was made just so the final destination armor can activate on hits and nothing else. You also can't even leave after dying in combat. Some minions have drops that don't give you any skill XP at all for no reason, and they're usually the ones that get compacted twice, meaning that if you have a minion for too long, it just doesn't produce any skill XP for you at all, playing Iron Man mode. Playing the tank class in dungeons and attempting floor 7 forces you to take the suffocation true damage of all 4 players as you get dragged through a wall. And if you fall in the lava, you just don't get knocked into the air and die a lot of the time. This also locks you in combat for 15 seconds at the end of the dungeon when you get teleported into a wall for no reason. Which means the only way you can leave the dungeon is through the portal without any commands for fast travel. If you open 2 chests in a dungeon that both have the same reward, they will sometimes stack in your inventory and then get removed for being blacklisted items, or have one of them get removed for being blacklisted. Playing that stupid enchanting leveling minigame and getting 2 of the same reward that doesn't actually match up with the other one, then uncovering a 3rd reward of the same type, and not knowing which one to match it to. Grey colored carpets. Creating a buy order for 71,680 of anything, and then having to painfully sit there and claim it 1 inventory at a time. You can't put minions on the auction house, so you just get hub 1 filled with people spamming about how they're selling their snow minions in between every other message about Dream vs Technoblade on their auction house, accidentally creating a multi-million coin auction listing instead of a buy it now, and paying 9 million coins in auction fees. Pets literally existing whilst placing blocks on your private island. Stupid fat head little freak, move the f out of the way. Having to remember the exact location of a few blocks in every room of dungeons to be able to get the maximum possible score, and complaining about it just brings upon the wrath of several angry 15-year-old victims of the sunk cost fallacy, calling you a 30 virus fanboy. The replenish enchant leaving holes in your farm due to lag and the compactor existing. The 600 armor stands underneath the Skyblock hub that make up the useless furniture items and cause everyone's FPS to drop to like 12. Skyblock is literally unplayable. Please fix it, admins.